Morning children. So now we will begin with question number 7. Question number 7 says what is a neutralization reaction and give examples also. So here I am going to take the notes which I gave you in the previous lesson. Remember these notes? Neutralization reaction and with the equations which are given here. So I'll send you a photograph of this and this is the answer of this, and I'm not going to explain it because I have explained it in the earlier video. You can refer to that video. Okay. So then we move on to question number 8. Question number 8 is on page number 51, properties of salts, and it is underlined. So it is here, page number 51. What are the properties of salts? It is underlined. Same with question number 9. Question is given and the explanation is given. Okay. So let us just discuss it. So what are properties of salts? First of all, the salts are formed by the reaction between acid and bases. So remember last time and just now also we talked about neutralization reaction. So after neutralization reaction, these salts will be formed. And most of the salts, they are readily soluble in water. They can very easily mix with water. And then the salts, they will not conduct electricity in their solid form, but when they are mixed in water, means when a solution is made, they can conduct water. So that you can see using this activity. So let's just look at the diagram. In the diagram, what they have done is they've taken a beaker, and in the beaker they have added water and sodium chloride, common salt that you have in your kitchen. It is a solution of common salt and water. And then in the beaker they have dipped 2 graphite rods, and those graphite rods they are dipping in the salt solution. Okay. And then the two ends of the graphite rods, they are connected with wires, and those wires they are connected to a bulb. Okay. And in this case what will happen is, even though it is not connected to any electrical circuit, what is going to happen is you will notice that the bulb will start glowing. This means that the solution of salt and water, that means saline water, it was able to conduct electricity. And when did it conduct electricity? When it was in its liquid form. Okay. So then we come to question number 10. State the difference between neutral, acidic and basic salts and give examples of each. So here I have mentioned that on page 52 and 53, 10 ABC, it is underlined. Okay. So it is here. First of all, 10A. So it talks about neutral salts. So what are neutral salts? When a strong acid and a base, they will react with each other, then you will have neutral salts. And neutral salts, when you will add them in water, because they are neutral, they will not show acidic or basic properties because they are neutral. Okay. And when you will dip litmus paper also in it, red litmus paper or blue litmus paper, nothing will happen. Why? Because litmus papers, they show change when it is acidic or basic, but in this case it is neither acidic nor basic. And then you have the examples here you can take from here. Sodium chloride, which I just mentioned in the previous one. Okay. That is made with the reaction of strong acids, hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. So because of that, because both of them were strong, so the effect that came in the salt, that is neutral. Then you come to the acidic salts. It's underlined here. So in this case, what will happen is it will be a reaction between a strong acid and a weak base. So in this case, the salt that is formed, because you have taken a strong acid, it is going to be strongly acidic. Now in the case of acid, what happens is blue litmus turns to red. This is a repeat of the previous few questions. Okay. And then here they have given examples also. You can write these examples in your notebook. Aluminium chloride, it is formed by the reaction of hydrochloric acid and aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium hydroxide is weak, but hydrochloric acid is strong. So when the two are mixed, the property of acid will be visible. So that means aluminium chloride that is formed, salt which is formed, that is acidic in nature. Then we come to basic salts. So in this case, again, what will happen is it is a reaction between weak acid and a strong base. So now because the base is strong, so the property of the salt which is made will be basic. And when you are going to dip it in red litmus paper, red litmus will turn blue because the salt is basic in nature. Okay. So they have given an example here. Sodium acetate is a basic salt because it is formed by the reaction of acetic acid and a strong base which is sodium hydroxide. So because the base is strong, the acid which is formed, that is sodium acetate, it will have strong basic qualities. Okay. So this is the answer of question number 10. Okay, 3 parts. Then we are going to talk about question number 11. So question number 11 here says that it's about acid rain and it is on page number 48. So it's given here in this paragraph. And acid rain is something you have already talked about earlier also. So what happens is when these various gases like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, they're released in the air by factories and automobile exhaust. So they move up because gases are hot and they are light also. So they will rise up. And as they move up, they mix falls with the rainwater there, and then along with the rainwater they get mixed with the rainwater and they come down. So the rainwater that is coming is not just pure, it's not pure water, it contains acid inside it. Okay, so that is why it is called acid rain. And then what happens is when it falls on the various buildings, as if best example is about Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is made up of white marble. So when this acid rain falls on it, because of that what happens is the Taj Mahal has turned yellow, is turning yellow. All right, so this is because of the acid rain that is pouring in that particular area. All right, so after this we are going to talk about question number 12 in a separate video. Thank you.